So you go to the grocery store to pick up your inmate girlfriend's / wife favorite foods just in case she gets out in a year. Now I know I didn't see that. I know I did not see this man going to the grocery store just in case his woman gets out of prison in a year. After she done did a little slash upside the head of her ex, whom he done spent $100,000. Friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. Now I know I have said this season after season after season. Love at the Lockup producers, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. But these participants are doing things that make me want to rip out my own esophagus. How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a great Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate or you don't celebrate. I'm glad that you're here. Okay? Now let's start off with Sam and Crystal. Oh, Sam! Come here. So Sam picked up, moved his whole life for Crystal. Now, he done said numerous times that he done spent $100,000 on her. And he got real close with her grandma. Now, that grandma, Sam, said that you like them old. Said that you was down there at the Shady Pines. Trying to get them legs up in the air and waving them like you just don't care. See, that's what the grandma said. So we got Sam doing all this for Crystal, who is in prison for 14 years. She got 7 more to go, and she may possibly get out in a year. Crystal is jealous. Crystal is controlling. And when Crystal says jump, you better say how high. Crystal says that you're slacking when it comes to the funds. She says, listen. Okay? When I want to eat my oodles and noodles, I want to eat. I don't want to wait. Okay? I ain't trying to get my oodles and noodles from other inmates. I want my money. So we have Sam. His homeboy done came to visit, and the homeboy is just like, oh man, what's up, what's up, what's going on, what's up, what's up? And they talking. And so Sam is telling him about what's going on with Crystal. And then we find out that Sam has been celibate for 4 years. 4 years he's been celibate. Because, you know, he ain't going to cheat on his woman. He is not going to do that because, see, he loves Crystal. That's his wife. He's going to take care of her. He don't want no other heifer. But see, Sam, Crystal said, F you. Because, see, let me get the quote right. Because, see, I don't want to say it wrong. See, Crystal said that while she is up in prison, she got to make friends. Okay? She said she got to make her a scissor sister. Okay? And she said this, it's all part of the experience. Bitch, you ain't in day camp. You are in prison. What do you mean this is all part of experience? You mean to tell me being a part of the experience in prison is become a scissor sending you somewhere, somebody's face in the place. What's wrong with you? Because see, Crystal said, now, I got a long time up in here. Okay? And I can't get none on the outside. You damn sure bet I'm going to get some on the inside. And then there's goofy ass Sam. Had the nerve to say, I don't want Crystal asking those bees for food. But see, Sam, what you fail to realize is that Crystal is eating. Okay, she eating good. Because see, while you said now spending $100,000 going to a grocery store a year before she may possibly get out, just so she can have what she need, you being celibate, she's enjoying the experience of prison. I swear to God, they are eating glue. Sam, you're in for a rude, and I mean rude, awakening. There's just red flags all over the place with these participants. Red flags literally getting thrown in their face. You know what they're doing? Just wiping them off. They just, no, that's a red flag. Get away from me. That's a red flag. I'm like, hey, red flag. Get away from me, red flag. Get. Absolutely ridiculous. But child, they grown, child. They grown. Let's move on. Kima and Donnie. Now, no shade. Maybe a little bit. To my people that wear wigs. To my hairstylists out there who do hair. What did Yakima have on her head? Was that a braided wig that was caught ace deuce to the side? Or does that part supposed to be there? I thought the wig supposed to go down the middle. Am I wrong? And why did the braids look sparse? What? Now ain't nothing wrong with a wig. Ain't nothing wrong with a braided wig. But I was confused by why it looked like that. Because this is what it looked like. Shout out to my Twitter homie, Jean-Luc Picard, who put this on X, child. I was just confused. Jakima, you too pretty to have that on your head. Now you struggling a lot dealing with Donnie. Pick a struggle. Please don't have that struggle on your head. Speaking of Donnie. Now why you sitting up here lying? Donnie, now you know you are lying. You open up your mouth and lie came out. You come telling Jakima that you don't know why you in the hole. How is that possible? Now, I did some investigative work. And I literally asked somebody personally that I know who has been in prison. And you know what this person told me? The person said, now that's a whole lie. Okay? Now, I can't speak for every prison. But the prison I was in, you knew exactly why you was in the hole. Because there's a paper trail. Okay? Someone's going to come and talk to you. It could have been gambling. It could have been doing some inappropriate behavior. It could have been something that had to do with substances. It could have been a fight. It could have been anything. But you're going to know why you were in that hole. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So Donnie is just like, man, I don't know, man, I don't know. Boo, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, they just told me to go in the hole, and I was like, what? So he in the hole, but he can get like a little phone call, I think like once a week. And I'm like, well, how long he in the hole? For 30 days, 15? That like, this is crazy. And so Jakima ain't buying it. Jakima said, I know that's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. Something ain't right. And see, Jakima is hoping that he is not inside that prison being a prison pharmacist. She said, Lord, I hope he ain't slinging. Because see, who moved Jakima? Donnie. Who paid for the snacks and the gas and the beverages when she moved? Donnie. Almost $3,000, over $3,000, wasn't it? And he did all that from prison. And let's not forget, he done sent her that dry-ass edible arrangement. Or inedible. Because I need proof, Jakima, I need proof that you ate that 1986 fruit. Just dry. How is a grape dry? So she is just not buying it. So she meets up with his sister. And even his sister was like, man, that don't even sound right. Now my brother up in, I don't know what my brother done did. He up in the hole. He didn't tell you why. Oh, he didn't know. He didn't know. Oh, okay. Well, that's just kind of odd and strange. I mean, ain't that strange? And so the sister wasn't even buying it either, child. The sister was like, She done picked up her whole life and moved her 2 kids down here for my brother. Now, I ain't saying this ain't gonna work out, but I'm just saying this may not work out. You know what? His sister looked like somebody. I can't put my finger on it, but the sister looked like, I don't know. Who does that sister look like, y'all? But anyway, she finally talks to Donnie, and she tells Donnie, I done told the twins that you was in prison. And he was like, why did you say that? I didn't want them to know. And she was like, well, listen, I told them, okay? They needed to know. And so he was like, all right, let me talk to him. So he was telling them about, you know, why he was in prison. He did bad things, and he did things when he was young that he shouldn't have been doing, okay? So he said he regrets it. He said, but don't worry about that, okay? Once I get out of here, I ain't going back, okay? I'm going to make sure I'm going to be that father figure for you boys. Donnie, please don't hurt them boys. And then one of the boys done called him dad. I said, here we go. Now, Donnie, you out here talking about you love them, you're going to take care of them, you've been taking care of them. When you get out of prison, you show it. See, I can show you better than I can tell you. How Jakima gonna trust that when you up in prison lying already? I just know that there's no way you can sit there and tell me you don't know why you in the hole. Child, that's Jakima and that's Donnie, child. Let's move on. Tia and Rob, child. Tia is still questioning the validity of Rob's story, okay? whom he gonna live with, where he gonna live, how long, because see, Rob been lying, child. At first it was 1 month. Then it done led to 3 months. Now it's 6 months, child. Okay? It's just done went a span of, 1 to 6 months. And he's supposed to be living with his friend's homegirl, the girlfriend of his homeboy. She ain't got no reason to be up in there. She come and go as she pleases. He gonna be in a separate room. She ain't gonna have no dealings with this. He ain't gonna have no dealings with this girl. And so Tia was like, you lying. And why you staying with this girl? Where you living? So she meets up with his sister and her cousin. And so they said, listen, y'all ain't stressing me out. I know what this boy said. Why are we even in this group chat? Leave us out. And so Rob calls. And so Tia said, listen, where you living? Where you going? Whom you going to be living with? What time? And so Rob said, okay, that this girl is not going to be in said apartment. That this girl is going to be living in Harlem, not Brooklyn. Everybody needs to remember this. The girl is going to be living in Harlem and not said Brooklyn with him. Okay? And he will be staying in the place in Brooklyn, not said Harlem, where this girl is going to be staying. Okay? And he will be there 3 to 6 months. Tia said, all right, bet. I just don't want you lying to me. I don't want you saying one thing and doing another. Tia says that she loves Rob. Rob is the one for her. Okay? And that's just the bottom line. So then she goes and she meets up with her lovely grandmother. Black, don't crack. Did y'all see that grandmother? That skin. That grandmother looks so sweet. And so Tia goes talking to her grandmother. She was like, I got something to tell you. And she was like, oh, honey, what is it? She says, I got me a man. And she was like, oh. She was like, you got you a little boyfriend? Okay, who is he? What does he do? Where he at? And she says, well, he's incarcerated. Did y'all see that grandmother's face? The sadness, the hurt, the disappointment in her face spoke volumes. I just felt so bad for her. Because see, the grandmother, who I'm sure is wise beyond her years, the first thing that she thought about was, my granddaughter is about to get hurt. I don't want her to get hurt, but my granddaughter is about to get hurt. And so she's asking, okay, well, what is he in for? What happened? What's going on? And so Tia was like, oh, well, he's in there for robbery. And the grandmother was like, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. She done got to crying. She says that she's hurt. She wants better for her. Like every other family member we come across. They worry that, of course, inside a prison, they can say anything. They can do anything. That prison talk. But once they get on the outside, how many times have we seen that it's a totally different story? And that grandmother knows that. Tia says that that is her father's mother, and she don't have no relationship with her father. Her father left her, okay? She said there's no dealings, but her grandmother has always been there. So, Tia, I wish you well, child. We'll see what Rob does when he gets out, child. We shall see. It will be interesting. Oh, yes, it will. Let's move on. Y'all, this episode, what's the episode? The episode's been an hour and a half, right? Have they? Because this episode was just an hour. Okay? Speedy Gonzalez. Last and most definitely least, child, the trio. Okay? The Great Value trio, child. We got Kate, Kaylee, and Hannah. Kaylee. Red flag. Kate, red flag. Kaylee, red flag. Kate, red flag. Hunter is literally kicking both of you in the side of your head with these red flags. And neither one of y'all are listening. Kate, he literally is telling you that these women are giving him money. He is literally telling you that he got in trouble because some inappropriate conversations that's going on. He's literally telling you, I will keep receiving money from these sad, lowly, pathetic women because I gotta eat. That you signed up for him. You co-signed this bullshit. So ain't nothing you can say about it. Kaylee, he is telling you, I need this, I need that, I want this, I want that. He done lied to you on the phone. So we got Kaylee talking to her friend, okay? And here comes Hannah. Hey, baby, hey, how you doing? And see, Kaylee said she gonna marry this man. Y'all, let's not forget that important part. I'm marrying him. See, I was marrying him. That's gonna be my boo forever. And she's sending money here. What was it? So, you know, $300, $200. They got shoes and phones and whatever else he needs. Well, he calls and he was like, oh, hey, boo, how you doing? I love you. I need some money. She was like, what you need money for? I need to eat. And she says, wait a minute. She says, I've done sent you money. Because, see, you told me that you needed to eat. So I sent you money. Where's the food? Where's the oodles and noodles? And so he was like, well, I bought shoes. She says, what? Well, that's not my problem, okay? You should have got something to eat. And he says, well, you can't eat shoes. And she said, well, you need to figure it out. And she stood her ground. Okay? She says, I ain't sending you no money. And he was like, you're not going to send. He's like, are you kidding me? You're not going to send me any money? Because, see, he expected it. He expected for her to say, of course, baby, how much do you need? Just as long as you're comfortable. See, I may be suffering out here. But just as long as you're comfortable in prison, eating whatever you want to eat, prison nachos, while I'm out here eating a ham sandwich and some Lay's chips. Just as long as you're comfortable. I cannot imagine sacrificing the enjoyments of my life, the basic necessities of my life, to make sure that someone in prison is doing better than I am. I cannot imagine that. Especially someone that I done met over TikTok. But I digress. So she says, no, I ain't getting you nothing. No. So here, you know, Kaylee was kind of in her feelings, and she was like, he lied. And the friend was like, that boy lied to you. That ain't even cool. So Kaylee needed a minute. And Kaylee said, you know what, I just feel like he using me, but I don't think he's using me. He loves me. He ain't using me. Is that right? Because, see, he got a whole nother girlfriend, Kate. But see, Hunter says that he intention of falling for two girls. Okay? And it's going to be a difficult choice when he gets out. Kaylee or Kate. So here is Kaylee talking to Hunter about the whole money situation. Are you using me? Do you love me? Am I number one? I'm your number one, right? And here's Hunter. Of course, baby. You're my number one. I said, lies on top of lies. You just sitting there, Hunter, lying to this girl with a straight face. You are using her. You are using her and you are using Kate. You are playing both of these women just so you can get what you want. You should be ashamed of yourself. And when they find out, they're going to be hurt. Especially Kaylee. Kate should know what's up. So here Kaylee is, okay, we back cool, I love you, you're my boo, whatever. So then there's Kate. Now Kate, come here. Come here, girl. Now, Kate's talking to her mom. Of course, her mom is like, child, what is he doing? She's reluctant about this relationship, as she should be. And Kate meets up with her homegirls, Cocoa Butter and Shea Butter. Did y'all see her homegirls? Stunning. Beautiful. Okay? Now, Kate, if you don't listen to nothing else I say, don't you have Hannah around them girls. Because, see, once Hannah see Coco and Shay, it's over. Now, I know he said that he's attracted, or his preference of a woman is petite, white, blue-eyed, blonde. Ain't that what he said, y'all? Something like that. But see, if he was to come across Coco and Shay, it's over. Now, I know he said that, you know, he's attracted to Kaylee's personality. See, that's what he said. But was he to come around Coco and Shay, and he get a little whiff? Oh my, is this real? Don't you let him around them. Because he's going to be saying, Kate, who? Now, don't get it effed up. Coco and Shay ain't going to want nothing to do with Hannah. See, I'm just saying this because Hannah may have a little eye for the Coco and the Shay. That's all I'm saying. So she meets up with her homegirls. She giving the homegirls the 411, and child, the homegirls are laughing and cackling, and they said, you can't be serious. Because see, what you're telling us, it sounds like to me that he's using you. Ding, ding, dong. Ding, 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 dong. Ding, ding, dong. See, Coco and Shay know. See, they looking at Kate like she got two heads. He using you, girl. Now, you grown. You can do whatever you want to. You love this man? Okay. But see, from what we are trying to understand is, Coco, come here. Coco. Coco. What you think? Using. Boom. So then, here is Kate, okay, talking about, no, it ain't nothing like that. We tight, he loves me, blah, blah, blah. He ain't gonna be talking to no more women. He done got in trouble, blah, blah, blah. So guess who calls? Hunter, the destroyer, child. Hunter was like, hey, baby, what's going on? He done got off the phone with Kaylee. He calling Kate. And so then he says, you know what? I got some things to tell you. I have something to tell you. And, child, that's it. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Oh, you new to my channel? You new here? And you ain't subscribed? I know the devil is a lie. So you here, you look. Oh, so you new here and you ain't subscribed. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm sad. So I'm going to need for you to go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you kindly. That's it, y'all. That is it. Okay? I will see y'all soon, very soon, because I won't put out another video before New Year's. Okay? So, thank you for all of the love, the Christmas wishes. Okay? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.